With the drop of a curtain, Porter Airlines confirmed all the rumors.
We have selected the ideal aircraft, and it is made right here in Canada, Bombardier CS-100.
The airline is purchasing 12 of these jets from Bombardier and may order another 18 of them. The CS-100 was tailor-made for urban airports. It's said to be 4 times quieter than others in its class. It emits 3,000 tons less CO2, with new technology in the cockpit that makes it simpler for pilots to fly. Inside, the plane has leather seats, wider aisles, and large compartments for carry-ons. And it can fly twice as far as Porter's current fleet. This jet can take travelers as far as Vancouver and LA. So what's the problem? Well, right now, jets are not allowed to fly to the island, and the runway is too short for the CS-100 to land. Today was really about Porter CEO Bob Deluce making an appeal to 3 parties that signed a tripartite agreement back in 1983. Those 3 parties, the federal government, Toronto Port Authority, and City of Toronto, agreed that until 2033, there can be no runway extension at Billy Bishop Airport and also no use of jets. 2 big problems Porter now faces with this order. Bob Deluce, Porter CEO, now has to convince Toronto Council to agree to reopen this tripartite agreement, allow for jets and runway extension, and he sounds confident that he can do so.
Well, we do expect that all 3 parties to the tripartite agreement will support the Porter plans, especially when you consider the enormous economic benefit that accrues to the City of Toronto and to traveling public.
But what do councillors think? Well, one specific councillor on Porter's side is Doug Ford.
Oh, last polling numbers I saw for the airport, I think it was up well over 75% that people support the airport. And I believe those numbers to be true.
Many other councillors, though, are outright rejecting the idea of an expanded island airport.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit of a surprise to hear about the proposal to put jets at the airport because when we were debating the whole idea of the island airport, there was an understanding that the runways wouldn't be expanded and jets wouldn't be considered coming in and out of the downtown. So I am fully supportive of Porter. I support the airline. I support what it does for our city and for our downtown core and for those passengers who rely on it every day. But we do have an agreement in place, and as long as the airport is expanding within the terms of the current agreement, I support Porter and all its business initiatives. But when we're talking about lengthening runways and putting jets in the downtown, I think that's a much different issue.
Then there's Councillor Pam McConnell. Her ward includes the airport, and she put out a statement saying Porter's announcement demonstrates a breathtaking level of arrogance and disregard for the Toronto residents. Former politicians also weighing in. David Miller wrote on the Huffington Post site that this is a wrong-headed and short-sighted step that simply must be stopped. This is sure to become a divisive debate at City Hall. Justine Lefkovich, News Talk 1010.